So you probably clicked on this video because you saw my thumbnail and you're like, this girl is about to bleach her whole head at home. Yes, and let me tell you why. So I've been bleaching my hair for a long time. I've been cutting, coloring my own hair. I've even thought about going to cosmetology school at one point because how often I love doing my hair. My hair probably about a year ago was jet black, like blue black, like the darkest color you possibly could find. I had extensions and I wore them all the time. This is kind of my natural level here. I think I'm like a natural level 7, this more cooler blonde tone up here. But I really like giving myself blonde hair. And I love coloring my hair. My hair has been several different colors. I'll probably insert a clip or two of my old hair colors. Pretty crazy, I know. So I have been doing TZ lights and TZ kind of platinum cards. Now keep in mind, I'm not a professional. Clearly, I'm not a professional whatsoever. I'm just a girl who likes to do her own hair at home. I've been doing my hair for a little while and kind of like doing it myself at home. And I have incredibly effed up my hair before. Let me just tell you before. I have effed up my hair before. I have messed up so bad before, okay? Please, if you do not know what you're doing, go to a professional. This stuff is seriously no joke. So this is kind of what we're starting with. I did a last section the last time, just kind of on top of my hair like this. And I was slowly dyeing my hair blonde and blonde at home. But the last kind of platinum foil card I did was a little bit about like my mohawk section. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush through my whole hair. I don't really have a plan as to what I'm doing. I know I'm still gonna do TZ lights. I don't know if I'm gonna do any weaving in and out with my TZ lights or if I'm just gonna do back-to-back like slices and cards. But I know I do wanna leave some of this depth in here. But my main goal is just to brighten up and go all over blonde with my hair and take out those red tones. I have the Wella T14 toner, 20 volume developer that goes with it. Clairol bleach highlighting kits, frosting tip kits. You can get these pretty much at any drugstore. The only reason I'm using these is so I don't have to measure out bleach, and I kind of like these just because they are more convenient, but I know there is way better high quality bleach out there. So, you know, just use what you are going to use if you're doing this at home, but I do not recommend probably not doing this at home. But this is, you know, for your entertainment to watch at home of me doing my hair, right? Right. So I'm gonna be using this. First, I got my trusty dusty. If you know, you know, you dye your hair at home. You have a shirt or two that either has dye or bleach or a combo of it. And I have a new one going, and this is my McLovin shirt. So this is kind of what we're starting with. Red. And my hair, I would say, looks a little bit worse right now. Air dried, no product, put in a bun for like a day and a half. So that's why it kind of looks like this. So I'm also going to start with a little bit of coconut oil, and I'm going to put this on my hairline as well as like the nape of my neck. So this is the sectioning I'm going to do first. And off that pre-lightened spot, you can kind of see how much brighter it is compared to all my other sections. So I'm going to do this one very last, but I'm going to do my bottom first. This mid, I think I'm going to try to possibly do some weaving to keep some more of that dimension in my hair, and then I'm gonna do the top. All right, little checkup. This is where we're at right now. I have 2 foils on each side for my bottom section. I definitely need to crank out this middle section. This took way longer than I wanted, so fingers crossed that this still looks good. Yeah. We have run into a little bit of an issue. I cannot get my tin foil to come off in a clean line because it is so messed up. I don't know how I messed it up, but it just kept going in the package. Thankfully enough, I had 4 foils left. I have 2 left literally for this side, and thank God I only did 2 chunkier ones up here to keep this darker dimension for my roots. So we're just gonna rock with this and then just do some like balayage and free painting up here for my already pre-lighted highlighted parts. As soon as I'm done with this section, I'm gonna check my bottom foils and see how they're pulling. I did have to make up a fresh batch of bleach just because the one side took up pretty much all of my hair. So this is kind of how we're looking so far. I'm gonna quickly work on this side and then check the underneath to make sure I'm not over processing. Check my bottom foils and see how they're processing because I don't want to overly process them. When they say she get it from her mama, I'ma say you fuck right. I want my hair to obviously be blonde again, but I want to make sure that my hair is still healthy. From her mama, I'ma say you fuck right. Body bring this humble like tell me in the humble club. Tell me is you down, cause I'm trying to go good tonight. Only hope you accept it right. I just wanna put in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top of the man. So this is how we're looking right now. I pulled my bottom pieces out. Pretty pale yellow for the most part. I have not looked at my hair. I just immediately threw it in a towel. So let's see how she's looking. We still need to detangle. I go ahead and go in with the Wella Color Charm toner. I'm using T14 half the bottle because you are supposed to do 1 part Wella to 2 parts of developer. So, all right, I'm just gonna mix this up. Really light consistency, which is kind of what we want. Here it is. This is the final result. This is it. I'm so happy that I was able to incorporate my natural roots. I still got that really bright, fun little money piece in the front. Grows out, I won't have such a hard demarcation line. Here is the finished hair. I wanted to be able to show you a little bit more of that dimension that I was looking for